Welcome to Real Life Investing. This is Al getting in contact with you guys today. Going to be talking to you about Zebec ZBCN. So remember, whatever we see on the channel is not financial advice. However, if you like what you see today, we just ask you to like and subscribe to the channel. We are growing and we ask you to grow with us. And we will definitely be doing plenty of Zebec because it is very impressive. Now, let's just go ahead and start looking at Zebec very quickly and talking about it as we go. So 0.002922 is what it stands at the moment. So Zebec is down right now about 7%. Actually, that is good news for those of us who are looking to get some more Zebec because that means is at a point where we can maybe DCA a little bit. Like I said, not financial advice, but good opportunity. For the week, Zebec is down about 14%. So this is in crypto terms. This is very good. For the month, Zebec is up about 2.61% at the moment. And let's see, for the year, Zebec is up about 2%. Overall, let's see, Zebec is up about 17%. So that's pretty nice. Just giving you a heads up. Remember that right now, Zebec is not on Coinbase. Zebec is also not on Binance, but Zebec is doing rather well with a market cap of 292 million. So keep that in mind because of the fact that we really want to encourage you to get an opportunity to get on this coin at the ground level. Once this thing starts to get in those upper echelon markets as far as the exchanges, then it may not be as cheap as it is right now. So remember, a lot of the value in crypto, no matter what happens with the war, the this, the that, Zebec is going to be fine because of the fact that Zebec has a great demand already. So that's one of the things we definitely want to consider. And right now, we want to stick with those crypto that we know have very strong utility. So let's just go ahead and look a little bit at the crypto market as a whole. And right now we see that the market is what we got 2.54 trillion. Fear and greed, we are in fear. So that is not bad for us because of the fact that during the times of fear, we will be able to make some investments. Remember, we want to be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful. So at this particular time, we want to get a little bit greedy and we want to see, hey, what can I buy? So right now I'm looking at Bitcoin at a discounted price. I'm looking at Ethereum. I'm like, yeah, we waited there or two. Ethereum may be under 2,000, which would be a great time for some of us to scoop that up. You know, also, we got some other coins that are going, how can I say, on a discounted level as well. So let's just keep that in mind as we go. So just a little bit of a heads up on that, not financial advice, but at the same time, we should be in pretty good standings. Bitcoin dominance. Let's make sure that we're looking at this real good. I'm going to refresh. Now, you notice something about the Bitcoin dominance? We're at 59.8%. Ethereum is going to be at 9.9%. Others are going to be at 30.3%. One of the things I want us to notice and to recognize here is that Bitcoin dominance is going down a little bit. I noticed that the altcoins themselves are going up. There's certain altcoins that are making a nice little run right now, even though we're in a bear market, so to speak. But at the same time, you want to keep that in mind and keep your eye on those particular coins. So just a little bit of a heads up on that. And we know that Zebec should be able to run pretty well also. Now, let's go ahead and look. We want to go to the X site, formerly known as Twitter. So we're going to look at ZBCN and kind of get a look at what's going on here. We're already familiar with the Super App, so we're not going to spend too much time in that, but I will give you a little bit of an update. This was from 8 hours ago. It says the Super App experience in your pocket, final testing underway, 10 chains to start, more to be added. So one unified experience for your Zebec cards, payroll, and staking on iOS and Android. So right here, Simon B is going to share the latest on the Zebec SuperApp. What's this mobile app? Just a heads up on that. I'm not going to go into that too much. So let's keep it moving a little bit. I want you to also notice, what is this? XRP Vegas says a few highlights with the community partners and builders. So just to give you a heads up that Zebec is really doing some work there as well, making themselves known. So let's see if there's anything else we want to talk about very quickly here. Let's go down somewhat. Right here, this is talking about Lattice Cash. This is from May the 20th. Is Lattice's current X handle. Looking forward to continued collaboration with the team. So just a little bit of a heads on that. Lattice is definitely, how can I say, doing very well. So you have the partnership between Zebec and Lattice, the first neobank on Canton. I'm not going to be able to go into too much of that, but at the same time, to give you a heads up that Zebec is not sitting still. Zebec is also, ZBCN is now available on iTrust Capital IRA accounts. So now the U.S. holders can buy and hold Zebec in a tax advantage crypto retirement account. Guys, this is what you've been waiting on, especially if you really feel strong about Zebec for the next 20 years or so, or however many years that may be. So iTrust Capital is one of the leading U.S. platforms for crypto IRAs with 16 billion in total transaction volume, up with 60% over the past year. So definitely we can tell that a lot of money is going into iTrust Capital, and now a lot of that money will be in Zebec. So as you see right here, now available in an iTrust Capital IRA. So we got Zebec, and so just keep that in mind. All right, let's go forward a little bit more. And iTrust Capital, the actual website is right here as well. Notice that iTrust Capital has a good mini crypto that are available. So once you are looking to make an investment, just a little bit of a heads up on that. Not only are you going to be able to use Zebec, you'll be able to invest in many cryptos as well. So what's this? Crypto, gold, silver, etc. Let's say that you didn't just want to do crypto, you wanted to put in some gold and silver. Those guys are really going to be going up as well. I think silver is looking really good. But like I said, we're not going to be dwelling on silver today. 17 billion in transactions right here. I'm noticing right here that they're saying 17, whereas the other site said 16, give or take a billion. That's where we're at. So also you got to realize there's 300,000 plus accounts. So you got a lot of accounts that are already there, but eventually this will be more popular than ever before. A lot of people are going to be looking to get their retirement into crypto. But the thing is, the main thing is you'll be able to adjust it accordingly. Now, let's go a little bit further. Talking about a little bit of information here from the founder, Sam, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce his last name because I don't want to mess it up. But at the same time, it's going to be highlighting the growth of real-time payments and Web3 finance. So, and we've already talked about this a little bit. We're just going to read a little bit of this, not much. It says, founder of Zebec Network, Sam continues to expand his presence in the blockchain and fintech industry through the development of real-time payroll and payment infrastructure powered by Web3 technology. Giving us a lot of great information here. I'm not going to be able to go through all this on this particular article, but as you can tell, this is from Mexi, and if you want to go into that, you definitely can. So really some awesome news and great things that are occurring with Zebec. Let's go to the actual Zebec Zebec site itself, excuse me. So this is going to be the Zebec Network site right here that says real time meets real world. Should be some familiar information right here. This is going to be 500 million annual payroll volume, 250 plus enterprise clients. You got your monthly users, 50,000 on and off chain, and you got 18 plus chains and 150 plus tokens integrated. So this is very impressive, and it just gives you an idea of how Zebec has really started moving and advancing and growing. Here you go. You got MasterCard, CodaPay, Deutsche Bank. We got Circle, NatPay, Uphold Institute. We got Assure. We've got Solana, Algorand. So we got a lot of great partners that are really, those are heavy hitters. Just to let you know that there is a lot of liquid, flowing into the Zebec network. So no worries on that regard. A little bit more information. We also see that Zebec and MasterCard have made a great deal. We're already familiar with that. Many of you are comparing the cards. You got the silver, you got the carbon, you got the black. With the black, you have no spending limit at all. With the other ones, you have a spending limit up to $10,000 a day. But this is very impressive. Just a heads up with that. Keep that in mind. You got 100 million plus merchants worldwide. They're just giving you a handful right here, like TikTok, Amazon, Twitch, Uber, Spotify, Expedia, etc. Just keep that in mind, guys. Now let's go a little bit further. And we want to look at the real-time payroll, get paid by the second. This is going to be very innovative. It's already in effect in many countries and areas already. So keep that in mind. See if there's anything else we want to say about this particular one. They're also showing you the Zebec SuperApp now in early access. This is highly impressive. This can use this right on your phone, etc. See if there's anything here. They're asking you, well, they're talking about launching the super app. Let's see. So if you're going to launch the super app, let's just click this real quick. Just gives you a nice little dashboard. You can connect your wallet. Notice you got several assets here. So just a little bit of a heads up on that as well. So you can connect your wallet. They've got, what's this? Solana, Base, Ethereum, XRP. We got Stellar. You got several networks that they can be connected to Zebec. So this is very impressive. Go back to this chart. Maybe this will help us a little bit. But like I said before, guys, as you can tell, Zebec is under that 0.003. Excuse me for messing that up a little bit. But I want you to understand one thing and one thing only. Zebec is going to do extremely well. The bottom line is grab it now while you can at these levels. No matter what's going on in the world, no matter how bad things get, Zebec is always going to be a great utility in great demand. So keep that in mind with Zebec. And all I can tell you guys is stable to winner. Zebec is going to be a winner. Accumulate as much as you can now before it gets into the upper exchanges. But I believe things are going to go extremely well. It's Al with Real Life Investing. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. Please share, like, comment, and subscribe to Real Life Investing. And thank you for watching.